Holy shit, so I'm going to be doing a strategical playthrough of Pokemon LeafGreen. And you know what I decided? I decided that I would just skip the whole introduction thing because honestly everyone knows, and everyone knows that the narrator is going to do a bunch of Professor Oak jokes about, you know, Professor Oak being an old bloke, and that rhymed. And yeah, just that. I mean, they're just going to babble on, but I'm doing a strategical playthrough. So the first step, it really talks for itself, you know, strategical playthrough. It's very straightforward. It means that I'm going to play this game, well, strategically. So what that means is I'm going to watch out for nature. Now, I got lucky because this was my first time and I got a bold-natured Squirtle. Now what you want to do is, before you even pick up the Squirtle, also I'm doing this for my friend Blake, and which is also my rival's name, but he's going to follow my steps and he's going to battle someone in real life. So he's doing the cartridge while I do a playthrough, kind of strategical, you know, walkthrough, if you will, or guide, if you will. So I picked Squirtle because he said he was going to pick Squirtle. That's just what he wanted. So I picked out a couple of Pokemon based, you know, synergistically off of Squirtle. So yeah, I will be revealing those later. But what you want to do is, before you even go out in the woods and like Professor Oak brings you over here and you're about to choose the Pokemon, when you're about to choose the Pokemon, you have to save right here. And I should save anyway, but you have to save right here and pick the Pokemon. Now if the Pokemon is not the right nature, then, well, in this case, it being Squirtle was the right nature. It was bold nature. You want a bold-natured Squirtle because it's more defensive. It has positive, you know, the nature gives it more, it yields more defense EVs. And Squirtle just generally has better, you know, it's better as a physically defensive Pokemon. So yeah, that's why you want to do that. Anyways, now we're moving on through and we run into a Pidgey. Wonderful. By the way, I have the battle animations turned off so that I could play this game as fast as possible. So, you know, I'm not sure if that bothers anyone, but I don't think so. And I've also never seen a strategical playthrough of a game, of a Pokemon game. Yeah, and I feel like I'm like one of the first, but I feel like people have strategically obviously play this game after really getting into competitive battling. I just feel like people haven't, people who are like LP types aren't people who want to do that, you know, versus me, which you guys know I'm really on the competitive side, and I probably have more competitive knowledge than I have in-game knowledge now. I've surpassed that equilibrium at this point, so I've broken it, and now I'm better at competitive battle versus just battling, or just in-game battles, or just in-game anything. But I still have played this game when I was little, obviously, and I do remember some parts of the game, so I'm fine. Now we're going to deliver the parcel, so see, I know that much, and yeah. I just played much more recklessly, and here's when Professor Oak gives you your Pokemon because he feels like it's growing attached to you or whatever, and here comes I probably should have named it something other than Blake, because Blake technically doesn't have a Bulbasaur. He's going to have a Squirtle. Probably should have named it like, I don't want to be too Hayden like by naming it like Ass Face or something. What was it? It was like I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was like Ass Face or something. So you receive Pokeballs, and yeah, he's just teaching you how to catch Pokeballs, or Pokemon with Pokeballs, which will be further explained with the Teachy TV guy. So I'm not really up for it right now with Professor Oak. And, you know, Gary says some really annoying shit there. Or your rival at this point. So we're in Peltown, yay. If you surf down there, you're going to go to Cinnabar. So, okay, I want to skip Pidgeys. There are certain Pokemon, also, that I want to kill, and there are certain Pokemon that I don't want to kill. So, you guys will see that. Yup. Definitely don't want to kill Pidgeys. Probably going to EV train somewhere around Mount Moon with Geodudes and Clefairies. Yeah. So that I can get some HP and defense EVs on Blastoise. Now I know there's a potion there, but honestly, okay, I'll get it, whatever. I know it's going to bug some people, so I'll get it. But watching this guy just catch a Weedle is like the most boring thing ever. I've watched this guy catch the same Weedle like 10 million times. It's very, very climactic, you know. Is it going to stay in? Of course it is. And you know, this isn't realistic because you probably want to, you know, weaken it up a little before you try to throw a Pokeball at it. A TGTV, how nice. How charitable of you. Your altruism is just beaming with compassion. Alright, so let's get this. Obviously, Blastoise is going to learn Surf because Hydro Pump is... well, it misses like half the time. If I go left, there's some Mankeys. Now, the only reason I would want to go there is absolutely for no reason other than the Elite Four. Just because Mankeys give you attack EVs, unless I want to, you know, EV train my Pokemon on attack, which I don't at all, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, all of the starters are special attackers, not physical attackers, so that's that. Viridian Forest. The Viridian. Okay, I just want to ask, don't the trees just look like really creepy faces? I've always just thought that. Is it me? Am I going all like psychological Rorschach test on you guys, or Inkblot or whatever? Because they seriously, they do. They look more like, okay, they look more like scary faces than if you look at a constellation and try to make a unicorn out of it, you know. Like the Pegasus, I don't even know. I honestly don't have favorite constellations, but I don't know if any of you do. I doubt it. I doubt anyone even, unless you're like some kind of an astronomical geek, you know, which I am intrigued in astronomy, but I'm not like that. So we have a Weedle here. I'm going to Tail Whip it. It's probably going to String Shot me, which isn't going to do much. What I really hate about Weedles is that they have Poison Sting. That's probably the most annoying thing, and I'm totally not going to be annoyed. Totally not going to be annoyed. I'm totally gonna be fine with God damn it. Oh my god. I just love how they make Tackle miss. Like I love the accuracy on Tackle. Like, great, thank you so much. As if Tackle wasn't a weak enough move, you had to make it a low accuracy move. It's not, okay, it's not low accuracy, but it's just there. Like, it's just not perfect accuracy, which still pisses me off. Jesus. So after beating this Weedle, we should get some EXP. I'm pretty sure you can, yeah, you're leveling up here. Let's see. You guys see that? It has, Squirtle has higher defense and HP, which I'm already starting to love. And its attack is low because it is a bold-natured, which means it lowers the attack and higher the defense. Or increases the defense, rather. Which is fine with me because this is going to be a special Blastoise, which means it's going to have Surf, or well, in the you know, evolution chain of attacks. It's going to have bubble, water gun, and then it's probably going to have surf. I'm pretty sure it doesn't get anything. Yeah, it doesn't get anything better than that, honestly, which is kind of sad. What I really love about Caterpie is that it does not have poison sting. I really don't like Weedle. Okay, so yeah, and here we beat the first bug trainer, and our Squirt is already at level 8, so that's pretty great. And we'll be continuing from this point on. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll hope to see you guys in the next episode, and I'd be glad to see. I'd be more than ecstatic to see your comments and just feedback, because I don't think I haven't seen people do this type of playthrough, and it's just it'll be new to people, and I like doing new things. So here we go. So I'll see you guys in the next episode, and later.